really follow this, and I don't understand the context exactly. But the internet was dominated yesterday by video of Ben Shapiro, who you work with at the Daily Wire. I think it's fair to say attacking you. Here's the video. I just want to get your reaction.
So guys, welcome back to the channel. So Tucker Carlson is weighing in on this conflict, and Candace Owens is making some live responses while on this Tucker Carlson interview. So like I said, this thing is going to balloon out. It is going to blow up. It is going to bring a negative attention to the position that Ben Shapiro has. And it's going to force people to wake up and start asking questions, which, you know what? I totally believe in asking questions. You know, on this channel, we make the inconvenient truth great again.
So maybe there's a point in the video where he explains what exactly you did wrong, how you were wrong. I haven't seen it. But to call somebody, quote, absolutely disgraceful, particularly a coworker, seems like a pretty big step. What? And I really don't know the background here. What is that about?
You know,
First of all, Tucker Carlson is the biggest instigator out here, just a very professional one. He's like, first of all, to call somebody, disgraceful, like, let's go ahead and see what Candace has to say. But he says, and I don't know what's going on. Yes, you do. Okay. As soon as I got out of work, my phone was blowing up like, yo, get on this quick. Okay. So yes, you do, but it's cool. All right.
there isn't much of a background. I saw the video when everybody else saw it when I woke up.
No one warned you about it.
Nobody warned me about it. It looks like maybe he didn't know he was being recorded. It looks like it
Yes.
was some sort of a private event. I got no clarity on the issue that he was particularly speaking on, and in what was said, I can't respond to it beyond what he's saying because it's just ad hominem attacks. I don't know.
Yeah, because
what
it's not, we
specifically-
disagree, or
Yeah.
I don't think she's correct, or maybe she doesn't know what she's talking about. It's absolutely disgraceful.
Yeah, exactly. And so I can't respond to it on a level.
And the point Tucker makes is so true. It's like, it's not saying we disagree or are actually pointing to the exact problem. He just goes all aboard like disgraceful. Boom, that's it.
Of intellect, because there's nothing that he has expressed in that, at least in that short clip, that he fundamentally disagrees with in terms of what I said. But I will say that I'm not going to respond with the same ad hominem attacks.
Yes.
I don't think it helps further discussion. And if that was me that was caught on a video saying that about colleagues that I work with, I would be embarrassed. So I think that the video speaks more to Ben's character than it speaks to mine.
Wow. So yeah, she is right. And so she basically made it clear, like, it's speaking to more of his character than hers. Now, remember, this is pre-recorded. So this is like, they had this discussion literally yesterday. So when the video came out in the morning, Candace actually talked to Tucker yesterday at 6 p.m. I'm sure people listening to this are like, how convenient. You're right. How convenient. We know we keep aside like 10% of this might be a whole act. The only reason why this time I don't believe it's an act is because if you've been paying attention to Ben Shapiro for the past month and a half, like over a month, it's been nothing but Hamas, Israel, love Israel. If you don't love Israel, if you don't choose Israel, you are bad. The man has been hysterical. So this actually, that behavior, his performance, I'm not shocked about it. Now, it looks like they went on to talk about some other things. So let's see. We have Keith Woods, Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, and many others now asking the question, why did Jewish Zionist donors pull funding on universities when they sided against Israel, but not when they spent years promoting anti-white ideology? It's a question. What do you guys think? Why do you think? Because a lot of people pull funding from these universities. They doxed these kids that were saying that they are part of the Palestinian cause, the Palestinian resistance. Not getting into the whole history right now about Palestine. Go check out my catalog, guys. If you're new here, I talk about everything on this channel. We make the inconvenient truth great again. So I do have explanations on what's going on over there. But like, people have a right to, if they're going to choose a side, like I always say, I am America first, and I'm on the side of, humanity, the real humanity, not that SJW, like, oh, racism, everything is white supremacy. No, which I have no problem denouncing that kind of lie. Like, everything is not white supremacy, everything is not racist, and guess what? Everything is not anti-Semitic too. But these people are saying, if you don't choose Israel and you go to this school, we're gonna dox you. Because when I went back and read the letters, guys, I thought these people were saying like, oh, we're proud of Hamas. They did not say that. So, and me, you're America first, if you defend the Constitution, free speech is free speech. For a KKK member, Palestine, pro-Palestine, for Israel, of course, absolutely. But let's go ahead and see what they chop it up about here in this video.
However, then I thought, well, wait a second. If the biggest donors at, say, Harvard have decided, well, we're going to shut it down now, where were you the last 10 years when they were calling for white genocide? You were allowing this. And then I found myself really hating those people, actually. That you're okay with that? On what grounds were you okay with that?
And this is what I've been trying to explain to the pro-Israel lobby, that what you are seeing as lack of support is people that are asking the question is, where were you as we have endured all of this?
You were paying for it, actually.
Right.
You were paying for it.
You were paying for it.
You were calling my children immoral for their skin color. You paid for that.
Yeah, and
so why shouldn't
I want to stop at what he just said there? And I listen to a lot of conservative media. I do. And I'm still going to listen to it, even though I feel like they have completely missed the mark on this topic. It has nothing to do with picking sides, but they don't report it in honesty, and they still have the veil of the love of a state of Israel too. By the way, a state of Israel. Of course, we're not talking about people. We're talking about the state, bro. Any government can become corrupt. As long as there's sin on this earth, any government can be corrupt. Point blank, period. So I feel like a lot of these conservatives are still on the love of Israel and the Holy Land. That's cool. You could love the land. Don't love it before God, though. But anyway, again, they are missing the mark on this. And they're saying, oh, these are nothing but leftists out there. Go ahead and look. Like I said, I made a video about this. You will see that Ireland has pro-Palestinian marches. They're Irish people out there marching for Palestine. People are tired and they're asking questions. And so what he just said, you've told my children that they were bad for their skin color. And this is the point that I'm making. Blacks don't own anything, even if they're hyped to be foot soldiers for Zionism. That's their business, and it's dumb. It is the dumbest thing, but they don't own anything. They don't have any leverage on this country. They don't, right? And look what's trending on the side. You know what I mean? Right here. He's asking the appropriate question. We know that one person doesn't answer for a whole group of people, but why was it okay to say that there are too many white people at the airport being pilots or the universities? All of it. You're bad. You have a racist gene. All of that stuff. You know, it was okay to say it. And now because some kids may be Palestinian, and that's why they understand the Palestinian side, it's like, I got to put my fund in, right? It's a bit much. People are, and so you have a lot of young white boys, you know, with blonde hair and blue eyes who are like, pray for Palestine, you know, Gaza genocide. People need to ask themselves why.
I'd be mad at you. I don't understand.
And so that is, you know, obviously you have a ton of white people that are asking this question and they're now being called anti-Semitic. And I think that that's wrong. I think these are meaningful questions that deserve to be answered. Why was this sort of verbiage allowed into the curriculum? I mean, could you imagine if in the curriculum it said that every Jewish person born is a terrorist?
However, then
we would not see it. We wouldn't see it. And you're right. And for the person who say, but you wouldn't see every black person born as a criminal. You're right. You're not supposed to see it. You're not supposed to see it about Israel. And we were never supposed to see this about white people. We were not. And I'm not blaming Jewish people. I'm not blaming Jewish people for this showing up in the textbooks and becoming the indoctrinations in the schools. People are asking a lot of questions. And this is the problem again. This is why you cannot tell people that they can't talk about certain things or ask certain questions, because it becomes a thing when the bottle top is finally popped off, everything will come out. Everything will come out. And then you'll get certain sediment that comes out that's disgusting, where it's like, yo, bro, what are you saying about a group of people? You don't need to say that. We just need to ask questions of, you know, why is AIPAC running the country? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that the Jewish man walking down the street or the Jewish bakery in Philadelphia needs to get boycotted. I'm not going to boycott a Jewish bakery. That's crazy. I like Jewish apple cake. But I also think that I'm allowed to boycott Israel. But do you know that in like 39 states in this country, you can't, if you boycott Israel, like you get a federal sanction or something for it. If you have like a company, you don't want to send your goods to Israel. What is this? We would be mad if it was China. This is not normal. I'll see you guys at the next video. Bye.